You're listening to the Cavalier Connection podcast. Here are your hosts, Jeff Lowe, Jay Ballard, and Jack Lowe.
Welcome into another edition of the Cavalier Connection podcast. I'm your host, Jack Lowe, joined as always by my dad, Jeff Lowe, and Jay Ballard, which, by the way, if you think things are looking a bit odd on the camera side of things, if you're with us on YouTube, our man, Jeff Lowe, reacting live to a very big fantasy situation. I know some of y'all saw the press conference. I think we have a touchdown is what I'm hearing. Some of y'all saw the press conference from Jay, and, things didn't go the way he wanted. Things have not gone the way I wanted. My dad, he's still in the race. He's sweating it out on a Thursday night. How you doing, Dad?
Doing good. Touchdowns overturned.
Touchdowns overturned. Oh, no. We're recording this during Thursday Night Football.
That just gets you more yardage. That gets you more yardage on the touchdown pass.
No, they're coming to kick a field goal now.
Oh, that was third down. Ooh,
that's dirty.
No, we're recording it during the Rams-Seahawks Thursday Night Football game. This is getting aired Friday at noon, so that's why if it sounds a bit odd, that's why. Jay, how are you doing today? I know you're fresh off the press conference. Things didn't go your way, but overall, are you feeling any relief not having to worry about that team this week?
No, I am.
Relief.
I feel no relief. I feel nothing but pain, and sorrow, and I'm suffering. Internally, I'm dead. I'm not. I don't even feel like I'm really here, to be honest. And I don't know that I'll feel alive again until August, potentially.
I got good news for you, though. I got good news. We got a good guest tonight.
We do have a good guest tonight. Before we get to him, I want to remind you all this episode is brought to you by A Squared Pizza, your Detroit deep dish style pizza in Charlottesville. The UVA football season is all but over as far as home games go. But hey, you've got games like tonight where it's Thursday Night Football. Hey, coming up Saturday, the Who's play Maryland. A lot of you are Commander fans. They play the Eagles. There's a lot of the college football playoffs, a lot of stuff happening Saturday. Hey, that's the perfect, and I mean the perfect way to watch all the games Saturday. You get your A Squared Pizza, get your breadsticks, get your chicken wings from there as well. Give them a call, 434-465-2186. Again, that's 434-465-2186. A Squared Pizza, the best Detroit-style pizza in all of Charlottesville. With that being said, we're going to get to our Mentors Moment of the Week. Not many UVA sports happening over the last week or so because holiday break, exam break, all that's been going on. But what we do have is it was announced as a lot of awards have come out over the last week and a half or so following the regular season. Obviously, the Who's did not take care of business in the ACC championship, but one award did get shouted out to our own coach, Elliott, winning ACC Coach of the Year. I think I could speak on behalf of all three of us. Very well deserved, very much earned. An outstanding coach all year long, bringing that locker room together. And he brought the belief in that program. The players may have believed, but if at all they ever hesitated, Elliott infused it into them. And man, turning this program around from where it was and the tragedy during 2022 season, and then 3 years later bringing it back to getting to Charlotte and winning 10 games on the year, beating Virginia Tech, that right there is Coach of the Year worthy. Dad, thoughts?
Yeah, no, congratulations to him. And it's good to see him win an award like that after, some of the things that he has endured and with the program and to finally have some success. And the tough news or the good news for Coach Elliott is, other than a bowl game coming up, he's got his hands are full and the work is cut out for him because he's got a lot of work to do to get the team ready for next year and replacement. And so we'll see what he does this offseason, if he can match up to what he did last offseason. So
the work is cut out for him for sure. But again, that's all of college football. So luckily he won't be alone. We'll see what he'll be able to do.
He won't be alone.
Yeah, that's really a whole staff award too. So shout out to the whole staff. I mean, Coach Elliott would tell you, he couldn't win that award without his coaches and coordinators. So congratulations to the entire coaching staff. And looking forward already to the roster building phase of next year. Missouri's quarterback is opted out of the bowl game. So, the line shifted about 4 points on that news. We'll see. I think Chandler will stay in. So I like our chances there.
And Chandler, a whole other storyline we could talk about another time. Looking for that sixth year, 7th year, whatever it is, of eligibility. We don't know if it's going to be granted or not, but he is looking for it. So that's going to be an interesting storyline to follow. But regardless, I think you're correct. He is going to play in this bowl game as if it's his last game for sure. So congratulations to Coach Elliott. Now, getting to the whole point of this episode, as you've seen by the title, recent UVA commit Jayon. I'm going to confirm with him how to say his first name.
I think it's Jayon.
I think it's Jayon too. Jayon Williams going to join us. I'm going to confirm with him. And in just a few moments, we're going to hear from him and why he committed to be a Wahoo. All right, now joining us, recent UVA commit Jayon Williams. How you doing tonight, Jayon?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing good, thanks.
Great.
Thanks for your time.
Really good. Thank you for asking. Now that your season just wrapped up, how do you feel reflecting on the year that you had recently?
I feel great. I hit all my goals, and my team hit all their goals, so I feel good going into my college career.
That's outstanding. What part of your game throughout the season do you feel that grew the most?
My intermediate passing game. I feel like a lot of people think I couldn't pass over the middle because I'm shorter, so I think I proved to a lot of people I could pass over the middle.
Yeah, and you've played multiple positions. What do you feel is your natural strengths as a player?
Just my feel for the game and my IQ.
Did you get a chance to watch UVA play for the ACC championship?
I didn't. No, I was out.
You did not. Did you ever take any visits during the year?
Yes, I went to the Washington State game and then the Virginia Tech game.
So talk me through, what was that experience like? I know you guys are probably on the field pregame and stuff. Talk me through your visit.
The Virginia Tech game, of course, rivalry week.
Oh yeah,
it was amazing. The atmosphere was insane. Student section was crazy. I got a glimpse of what it's going to be like for me as a Cavalier.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and you got to see that Washington State game was quite the scare as well. I ain't never seen a game win with a safety like that.
Yeah, I was a little nervous in the student section.
Yeah, for sure. Are there any NFL players you enjoy watching or learning from, regardless of their position?
I actually trained with Caleb Williams, so
okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That's a pretty dang good one.
Yeah.
So I know your recruitment picked up pretty quickly. What was that experience like for you personally?
It was kind of fast. I was like a little shocked because it picked up right around my birthday. Of course, I committed on my birthday, so yeah, it was a little fast paced. I had to kind of slow everything down and talk with my mom, but we figured it out.
Right. So what made UVA the place you wanted to commit to? Can you hear me, Jayon?
Yes.
What made UVA the place you wanted to commit to?
I'm from Virginia, of course, so that was a factor. And then Coach Elliott and Coach Gaither, they were like the most genuine coaches I was around in my recruiting process, so it's kind of a no-brainer for me.
Yeah. So I think, looking at your high school roster, you had D1 guys all over the roster. Was everyone recruiting everyone on your team this year?
Yeah, it felt like that. A lot of the underclassmen like Ray are getting recruited by the 2026s now. So, yeah, it felt like that a little bit.
Well, we need you to keep doing a little recruiting for Virginia.
Of course.
Get the whole crew in there.
Yeah.
Do you get much hate or trash talk from opposing school fan bases? And if so, how do you handle that?
I don't think so. I think the most trash talk I get is he's not a quarterback, but I mean, I hear that every day, so it doesn't really faze me.
Yeah.
Are you planning to early enroll at UVA?
Yes, I move in on January 10th.
Oh wow, awesome! That's awesome. Are you excited?
Yeah, excited, nervous, all the emotions.
Yeah. It was really awesome. I'd seen your highlights, but getting to watch you play on ESPN2 for the national championship game. Tell us about that experience. What it was like, with I'm sure you played in front of cameras and things like that, but being on national television, how was that?
It was amazing. That was our second time on ESPN. We started the season on ESPN against Chaminade. We won that game 42-13. And we ended the season with a national championship against Corner Canyon. And my night ended early, so that felt great.
Yeah, you guys took care of business. You were able to kind of just celebrate there. You excited to watch UVA in the Gator Bowl?
Of course, we play at Missouri. That's a good team, so I'm excited to see what we can do.
Yeah, I saw where it's interesting right now because colleges, the college game and everything about it's kind of shifting. I saw today or maybe yesterday, the Missouri quarterback is opted out. What are your thoughts on just kind of like the college landscape of how it's kind of become, transition based, with players and moving around and things like that. Do you kind of see yourself as being like a 4-year guy, or is it kind of a year by year thing for you? How do you see that playing out?
I do see myself as a 3 or 4 year guy, depending on my trajectory of my career, but I'm very loyal, so until I have a reason to leave, I don't think it would happen.
That's awesome. Awesome here. We love to hear that. Coach Elliott's known, for building the program, and he did a great job this year. It's hard to build a program the way he wants to do it, when guys are coming and going, but that's just kind of the business today. You talked about Coach Elliott. What are your impressions of Coach Elliott and the rest of the staff?
They're all very down to earth. They stuck to their word the whole recruiting process. They never wavered on anything. So I feel like he's a very honest, down to earth man.
Yeah. Everybody, did your mom get to meet Coach Elliott?
Yeah, they love him. My mom and my nanny.
We hear every mom falls in love with Coach Elliott, and the moms tell the sons that's where you're going.
I think it was when we went over his house for the little pool party on my official visit. I think that was what won her over.
Gotcha. Yeah. So I know you play quarterback, and that's where you're going to start out at UVA. And hopefully, I think that's what you want to play, but I know you're also open to playing other positions. Do you think it'll be like you'll play quarterback some period of time and also train at other positions? Or do you think you'll eventually transition if you're not starting at quarterback, maybe to get on the field somewhere else? How do you see that playing out?
I'm probably going to take it as it comes, but I plan on playing quarterback for right now.
Yeah, everything. I think in that system of Coach Kitching, having a mobile quarterback that can also sling it around is it's invaluable. It's invaluable. So.
Yeah, so have you been to see UVA's facilities at all, the new ones, and what stood out most to you about them?
I did go to see their new facilities. I think the weight room stood out to me the most.
It's the biggest thing. They showed when they first opened the building, the videos and pictures. It looks like if you put 3 YMCA's next to each other, and it's still bigger. It's incredible. Yeah. And what about other? You see some of the places like the dining areas, the recreation rooms and stuff.
The recreation room. I was in there during my unofficial visit when I first got the offer. I was in there. So, and a couple of the other guys from the team were in there, and we was just playing pool, shooting hoops. Me and Coach Elliott sometimes. We competed a little bit on the hoops machine.
That's awesome. What are your, I want to go. So let's rewind a little bit. So when did you start playing football as a kid? I assume. What year would that be, or how old were you?
3.5 years old.
Oh gosh.
3.5. So you've been playing for. So you've been playing for a long time. Talk to me through what's your so you're still going now, and now you're going to play at the college level. What's your why behind what you do? What made you fall in love with football, or maybe it's something else? What's the motivation?
Um, my mom gonna hate me for telling this story, but I'm gonna tell it anyway. When we were taking pictures somewhere when I was like very young, probably before I could even remember, because I don't even remember this. But she told me this story. So we were taking pictures. Whole family was there, and I saw a football at the top of the shelf, and I started crying until they gave me the football. And then I've been in love with the game ever since.
Oh man,
That's great.
Do you have
It
a best memory when it comes to? I mean, obviously you've had a lot of highs at the high school level, but maybe a youth football, middle school football, maybe a championship you won, maybe your first ring that you won that always comes to mind that you'll never forget about.
I would say my first national championship when I was with the Maryland Seahawks. We had played in 2 that year. We won 1. That was a great experience for me. The AYF championship, I had never experienced that before, so it was very fun to be on the stage and getting all the praise and stuff.
That's awesome. And one more thing, when you were playing growing up, were you always playing quarterback, or were you kind of any position?
I started off at quarterback, then I changed a little bit around for like 3 or 4 years, and then I found my way back to quarterback.
So, how did UVA approach NIL with you, and what were your general thoughts on how they explained it to you?
I wasn't really in the NIL talks. I was letting my mom and my agent handle it, but I was there on the official visit. It was kind of like everybody gets the same package for the first year, and then year by year we get to renegotiate. So,
Okay. I know Jack was talking about your career as a young child and how you got started playing football. Who has had the biggest impact on your development as both a player and a person?
as a player, I would say my role model, Cam Newton. I love watching him. And as a person, my mom and my nanny.
Okay.
They've been by my side. They haven't missed a game ever since I was 3.5. So
Wow.
Maybe one day you'll get that call from Cam Newton to go on his
I hope so.
podcast.
I hope so.
When you make it big.
Yeah.
So are you a gamer at all?
I used to be. Recently, like after like sophomore year, I kind of stopped playing the game, just focused on football, training a lot. So,
Now you can train a little bit of your football skills by playing the NCAA football game, which you'll be on here soon. Have you thought about playing as yourself?
Yeah, I have actually. I'll probably when the game comes out, I'll probably hop in and play a couple of my ex-teammates.
That's right.
Yeah, we need you to bring that the kid that's going to Maryland, that defensive end. That dude was a monster.
Jayon. I've been trying to recruit everybody.
Oh, I'm sure. So you being a Virginia kid, what's that Virginia Tech rivalry mean to you? I know you got to go there and see Virginia win. Did Virginia Tech come after you at all? And what how does that rivalry and what's it mean to you?
Virginia Tech did come after me as a freshman. They wanted me as a running back. I didn't take it because I wanted to play quarterback, and then I got Boston College after. But growing up in Virginia, of course, Virginia versus Virginia Tech, a big rivalry in the state. A lot of my youth friends and people I grew up with go there. Most of them go to Virginia Tech. So me going to Virginia is kind of
Against the grain.
You got bragging rights right now.
Yeah, I do. Jeff, number 16, their running back. That's I grew up with him, playing football with him. So
is that Overton?
Yeah, and then Cam Courtney. We all grew up together. So
I was really hoping that Overton, when the off season hit, I was really hoping he'd enter the portal and consider coming to, because I think Virginia and Virginia Tech were kind of neck and neck with him.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen any movement on that. I guess he's kind of.
They did just get a new coach, so he probably.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, we got a couple more questions for you, then we'll get you out of here. But what is the message you would like to share with the Virginia fan base? What are they getting from Jayon Williams?
A humble, athletic, smart young man that's gonna
Love
give
it.
everything he got.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it for sure. Jayon, our final questions here. We're gonna go like a fast money round. I'm gonna give you a whole bunch of quick questions, and you're gonna answer. All right.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna start off very simple. What's the favorite color?
Red.
Red. Favorite food?
Salmon.
Oh,
You said salmon.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Nice. What about favorite place to eat? Favorite restaurant?
Favorite place to eat? Ooh. Chipotle.
What was that?
Oh,
Sorry.
Chipotle. Yeah,
Oh,
I love.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
Nice.
think that might be about my favorite too.
So you go to Chipotle. Are we rolling with the bowl or the burrito?
You gotta roll with the bull.
With the
Oh,
bowl. Are you
man.
Yes.
I'm
you
a
getting
Mose
chips on the
over.
side?
What
You
you
getting
say?
chips on the side to dip it, or are you just eating with the fork?
No, I'm just eating with the fork.
Eating with the fork. Gotcha.
I'm a Mose over Chipotle. I don't know.
Ooh, whoa, that's different.
That's a hot take.
That's different. I
That is
never
a
heard
hot
that before. I've heard Qdoba.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
heard Kava. I ain't heard Moose before.
Oh yeah,
That-
Mose is good. Welcome
that-
to
I have to go
Mose.
try Moose then.
That's a hot take. What about a favorite shoe brand?
Jordan.
Jordan. You drink soda, maybe a Pepsi or Coke kind of guy?
Nah, I don't drink soda at all. I'm a
No
diesel.
soda. What
Good
about?
choice.
I would expect you probably have a favorite Gatorade color. What's your favorite Gatorade color?
Green? Green apple.
Oh boy.
Green.
apple.
Oh,
Oh,
green
green apple.
apple.
Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
okay. I know you mentioned Cam Newton earlier. Do you have a favorite NFL team?
The Panthers.
The Panthers.
They're
Nice.
good
nice.
this year.
They are.
I know, a little inconsistent, but
What about who's the greatest football player of all time?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. You have a favorite
Yep.
musician, favorite rapper?
NBA young boy.
Young Boy. That's 2 in a row. Our last recruit we talked to also said Young Boy.
Yeah. I mean, my family's from Louisiana, so it's kind of
Oh, okay. What about most played? You have a most played song right now?
Games of War.
Games away. All right. Do you have a favorite sport outside of football?
I wrestled a little bit. I like
Wrestle?
watching wrestling. Yeah. it's
Okay. Nice. What about do you have maybe like an NBA team or another sport?
Nah, I don't really watch basketball.
I gotcha. Are you more of a early riser or a late nighter?
Early riser. I wake up at 5 a.m. every day to go to training.
Oh, wow.
So.
That's discipline right there. That's discipline.
Coach Elliott's gonna love you for sure.
What about a favorite movie?
What happened to Monday?
What
I
happened on
I
Monday?
haven't seen it. I'm gonna check that one out.
And then finally, our final one: favorite vacation spot or favorite place to travel.
I haven't traveled there yet, but I want to go to Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Oh, yeah,
Nice. That's a creative. We haven't heard that one before. We've heard some of the typical ones. That's a new one. That's awesome. Well, Jayon, we really appreciate your time joining us tonight,
Thank
and
you for
we
having
wish
me.
you best of luck on the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you,
Thanks so
Jayon.
much for your time.
Yep. Thank
Once again, big thanks to Jayon Williams for joining us tonight. Great interview. You can tell that guy is. If you saw him on TV during the national championship, you know he's athletic. He's a great quarterback, and even if he doesn't end up at quarterback, which I think he will, if he ends up at any other position, he can make some waves. Shay.
Yeah, I mean, a kid like him, super athlete, can also throw the ball well. He's destined to do great things, whether it be at quarterback or somewhere else. But I would love to see him get that opportunity, and I'm sure he's going to do everything he can to earn it. Getting up at 5 a.m. every day to train. That's the type of guy you want at quarterback, and I think we got a room full of those types of guys. So I'm excited about the future and him being a part of it.
Dad.
Yeah, no, and like Jay was saying off the air, super athletic, and we love to watch an athletic quarterback, and you know what it takes to win. In football these days, you got to have somebody who can move. It's not statues in the backfield anymore to win football games.
No, it is not. Very good to hear from him. That's going to wrap up this one. But before we do, I'm going to mention the socials and the website, but I do got to mention as well. A lot of people laugh and joke and, always get after me. Guess what? I'm in first place in the NFL picks. You can laugh all you want. I can be the laughing stock of the group. Jay's having a terrible... we're all having bad years, first of all. Jay's having an even worse year. My dad's having a terrible year. Laugh at me all you want. I'm in first place.
I'm Mr. Consistency right now. 8 straight weeks of 1 and 2. If you had just bet against me every week, you'd have won 2 out of 3. You'd be counting the money. And picks coming out tomorrow. So
and if you're picking against me, and if you're picking against me every week, you're not making money like you once did. First place. Thank you very much. That's gonna wrap up this episode. Go ahead, Dad. You got something?
No, I was gonna say I really thought about picking the exact opposites of you this week, Jack, because I feel like it's got to come to an end here any moment now. And I looked at your picks, and I was highly considering just go opposite of Jack for a week.
Yeah,
got to change up what I'm doing.
Man, it'd be a shame because you're going to go 0-3. That's going to wrap up this episode of the Cavalier Connection podcast. We appreciate Jayon Williams once again. Go check out the website, thecavalierconnection.com. You can see more of our picks there tomorrow, as well as all other articles, as well as the Cavalier Connection on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your podcasts, and at Go Who's Podcast on X and at _Cavalier_Connection_ on Instagram. That's going to wrap us up tonight. Go Who's.